Hey everybody, thanks for coming to LRGA Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell on the way in. Curvies, oh my God. So have you been watching Basketball Wives? I wasn't going to watch it, and then Manuel said I should watch it. And I was like, well, since I'm not watching The Valley, let me try. And Jennifer Williams got married recently. And so I was like, oh, let me see how she's doing on this show. Well, as it turns out, Evelyn Lowzada doesn't have a storyline this season, aside from being a grandmother. And so in true Evelyn fashion, she's looking around for the darkest person in the room to start effing with. Yeah, that's what it kind of is given. Because remember that year she didn't have a lot going on and decided to pick on OG for no apparent reason and then played victim? Yeah, that. So this is Basketball Wives. And I did not even watch this week's episode already yet. And actually, I'm going to tell the truth because I don't pay for wherever you can watch it. So I catch them on YouTube, but the sound is so distorted that I couldn't even stand watching it. So, but I did know that Evelyn Lowzada has a podcast with her daughter. And yeah, the girl has a baby by the game who got had to sell his house to cover the bill for essaying somebody. Yeah, well, Evelyn Lowzada and her daughter be on their podcast talking a gang of about Jennifer all the time. And so Chris Gold, right here in the middle, this dude is Chris Gold, and Christian Gold rather, and this is Jennifer Williams, and they got married. And Christian does not play. He has all the time and all the smoke for the people. I mean, imagine Peter Thomas on steroids. Imagine what's another house husband? Oh, Frankie and Joe from New Jersey, how they're always in on this stuff. Yeah, imagine that on steroids. So Chris, he needs a basketball at this point. If they was giving out fruit, he'd need a peach, but they giving out basketballs. So he needs a basketball because he is in on the shits and does not mind arguing with women to keep up his good name. But, you know, hit dogs holler. That's what I usually say. So we're going to listen to him holler. Rawr, rawr, rawr. We're going to listen to this hit dog holler. And let me see if I can get this. Oh, wait. Either way I go, you're going to do it? Okay. Well, I might have to take this off.
I went live on Instagram addressing all of the social media shenanigans, of course, posted about the blogs, whatever have you. So I wanted to definitely come over to this platform and give our subscribers the nitty gritty and give y'all.
Okay, so also what happened was Christian went live on Instagram with this lady right here. I'm not sure who that is, but they went live on Instagram. And part of what made me even catch the story is that it's trending on it's trending. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. It's trending on social media right now because they were saying that Evelyn and her daughter both smashed the game and all kind of stuff. So I'll look for that to show you guys also. But they had gone live on Instagram and then they came over here to their YouTube channel that you can't see. It's called Live with Jen and CG. They have 31,000 subscribers. And so after they went live on Instagram, they decided, oh, let's go live on YouTube, and came and finished the annihilation of Evelyn and her daughter on YouTube with help from the rest of the family. So this is a family affair. The Golds are down with the shits, and Jennifer finally has a clan of people that are willing to back her up. And it's a good thing that Jennifer, you know, because she's been the proverbial orphan, right? She's had orphan syndrome. And let me get this right here. She's had orphan syndrome. And so it's nice to see her with a clan that has her back, you know? So we're going to go ahead and look at this together. No fucking way. I just started it.
When filling out your FAFSA,
they must have
your EFC and SAI
these on aggressive. I have a feeling the Golds are trying to make their money on YouTube because I just started the fucking video and it already has a commercial after I had just started it and it had a commercial. And then we're 1 minute in and I already got another commercial. So we're going to see how much money the Golds want to make on their YouTube by how many commercials they have going. Now, I myself, let me flip this back around so you can know. I myself, I don't put it too aggressive because I don't like interrupting the experience. And plus, I mean, even though I do really want a lot of money and stuff from YouTube, I'm not trying to like ruin the experience of having all these commercials in here the whole time. And technically, I already watched this video through, so we shouldn't even have to have any freaking commercials on the rewatch. But already 1 minute in and 2 commercial breaks. Okay, Golds. That's one way to get gold. Come on.
So I'm gonna give people some time. I know we only got 20 people on. We can drop the link in the on Instagram. Minutes ago, so sorry for the. Okay, I don't even know how to put it there, but
Last minute.
it's last minute. But of course, say hey, we got Uncle, Auntie in the back. You know they always run with us. They always here.
I'm here.
We try to get this frame right. All right. It's always weird because when you move right, it's going left.
Well, I'm gonna stay right here. My godmom in the comments saying my nickname and stuff.
Move it over so you can see.
Can we hear it okay?
All right, I'm gonna try to address and look at the comments as much as possible. Thank God for eyesight. Thank God I can still see.
I can't see that part.
Jim, my Virgo Queen, Birmingham in the house. What's up, BM?
Hey.
We coming back. We want some of that good food. No hog mugs, no pork. But everything else, we in it for. If you want one, did y'all see?
Go ahead and smash the like button.
Did y'all see the Instagram live?
If you haven't already.
Janice from Cincinnati, what's going on? Welcome to the live. Robert Bless said no. Lucky Sport, no. Okay, well, you can go watch that after you watch this. Good thing is we're doing this in live, so y'all can interact with us in real time.
I'm going to have to speed this
There were
up.
some things put out on social media from my children's mother. And it was actually brought to my attention. It's not anything I pitched for. I actually don't follow her on social media platforms. And I'm also blocked. So she watches me is probably from I call them bot accounts. So I took to social media because you guys know, you guys are subscribed to the channel. You guys follow me on Instagram. You know that I don't respond to the noise. I pretty much just keep quiet and continue to live my life. And I think everyone should be in a place where they just wake up and worry about their own problems. Now, my situation with my children's mother, it's been going on for a little bit over, let's say almost 2 years now. She felt.
So let me pause this and let you guys know. So this is Christian Gold. He was previously with another woman. They have children together. And she took to social media recently after Evelyn Lowzada was blowing up his spot. That, and this is actually also in response to Evelyn Lowzada bringing up 2 days ago that Jennifer's a bum and Chris is a bum because he doesn't take care of his kids, and Jennifer has never given him a bath and all kind of stuff. But so he's answering Evelyn talking crap about him and addressing his baby's mom, who he has court with on June 4th. They have a court hearing. And she claims that he's a deadbeat dad and doesn't pay any child support and this, that, and the other. So he's answering not only Evelyn and the haters, he's answering a lot of people. By the way, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 in the Copyright Act, fair use is made for commenting, research. And so we are definitely commenting and researching and how to be a good friend. So copyright disclaimer. And you guys be sure and go over to Life with Jen and CG and give them a subscribe and a follow. Okay?
For child support. And then she withdrew that filing, pretty much trying to, I guess, keep it. We've been trying to work it out outside of court. And these are receipts I put. I can't screen share the receipts on this because I don't know how to work this webcam stuff. But if you go to my Instagram, you can see it. We try to make amends off and out of court. It's typically the way people try to do it instead of bringing the law in, because once the judge makes an order, that's the judge's order, right? You have no control over that. So June 18th of last year, she sent over a Somebody said Auntie Snap. Yes, she did. She sent over a letter, got it notarized, and she said that she didn't want to take it to court. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. And my uncle's sitting behind me because he's been through this and he's been to my court dates, right?
Are you looking to sell your house as is without paying for costly repairs, inspections, or expensive realtor fees? Then listen up. Not only will we buy your house, but we are so confident in what we do that we guarantee to get you the cash you deserve for your home in less than 30 days. On top of that, we will cover your monthly rent, mortgage, and any moving expenses that you have during the process. So if you're looking to sell your house quickly without the BS,
See what I tell you? Too many fucking commercials. 4 minutes in. You guys, we're 4 minutes in, and he already had 3 commercials. I don't know if we're going to be able to watch this. I don't know if he put this too aggressive after I watched it the first time, but I watched it through the first time with hardly any commercials, you guys. Hardly any commercials. So he could have gone back and made it aggressive. We're in 4 minutes, and we've already had 3 fucking commercials. So maybe Evelyn is right. Maybe you do like money a lot.
Go to court, and I want to be put on child support so we can stop with the back and forth. Because one week, you're happy for me and my marriage. The next week, I'm a deadbeat dad. The following week, congratulations on your engagement. Congratulations on your marriage. And then now, you have let a certain individual or individuals get in your ear, and now you want to take to social media saying that you've never received child support. Now, let me make this clear. I don't have a child support order. I'm waiting on a child support order. There's a difference. Number 2, I have sent my children's mother money more than once on multiple occasions, which there are also receipts provided for that. If you ask me, she's gotten well over the amount that I've seen on my Instagram live. I saw mothers in there with 3 kids that were getting $500 a month, which is actually absolutely insane. But the amount she was getting was well over some of the comments I was seeing. And we're talking about 2 babies that are not in school. She's a stay-at-home mom. She watches over them 24 hours a day. This is what's brought to me. So I'm going to deliver to you what's brought to me. And ever since I got married, there's been a couple of women tripping, just like you said. This is not to bash my children's mother because I'm not here to do that. But I am here to respond because a lot of the times you guys see something about me on the internet, you go to my page and then there's no response because I don't do the back and forth. But now it's like the video was sent to me, and I said, all right, it's time for me to break silence because now it's going too far. And then now the kids are getting involved. I'm definitely going to talk. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but now the kids are involved, and it's a very, very soft spot in me, in my heart when it comes to that, right? Because I've been going through this repeatedly since we split, all right? On and off. Now, it kind of went up a little bit, but answering the person's question, when did it start happening? I just said it started happening when Jennifer and I got married, right? There's a woman by the name of Evelyn Lowzada that got upset because she was actually present at the engagement, and she was clapping. Sometimes you gotta watch who's clapping on the front row. Some people show up to funerals and weddings and engagements just to get up under your skin. Get up under you and be in your business. You gotta watch who's clapping on the front row because soon after, it was don't marry him. It was a cryptic tweet the day of our wedding. Okay? Cryptic tweets like on the day of a woman's wedding. That's not the way. That's not what you do to your friends, right? Now, allegedly, there's a few people or a certain someone that got into the ear of my children's mother, and I wouldn't say coerced her, but influenced her to come onto social media and say, hey, he hasn't paid child support, he has not seen his kids. But I'm here to tell you that I've been going to court. I went to court and she wasn't in court. There was also abandonment charge filed because she was saying that I was abandoning my children. When we got to court, guess what? The judge pretty much said, we don't have jurisdiction over this because there's no child support order. I consulted with an attorney upon being served for child support, and that attorney told me until this commences, then you don't send anything because you have to wait for you to get a court order. So do I want to provide financially for my children? Of course. Do I want to see them? Yes, because at a certain time, they were coming over here. They were around Jennifer. They slept over here. They've been here, right? They've been in the house, and they've been in our presence, and they felt the love and the energy. So it's very odd that a lot of times black men, and I'm not just making it a black thing, but a lot of men have to deal with this from whether you want to call it bitter baby moms or bitter women, and they want to, as my uncle says, dangle the carrot and say, hey, yeah, you can send child support. Even if there was an order, you can send child support. But guess what? In the state of Georgia, to answer a lot of your questions, In the state of Georgia, a lot of you, if you're on child support, you're probably in different states. In the state of Georgia, there has to be legitimization. From that, even if my name is on the birth certificate, legitimization is first. Of course, I submitted a paternity test, even though I know that they're my children, but I had to take the correct steps and make sure all my ducks were in a row. So I took a paternity test. I waited months to get results from the paternity test because what you fail to realize is both parties have to submit DNA. I can't submit it, then she doesn't submit it, and then also I have the kids do it. Also, both sides have to submit financials for them to build something called a child support worksheet.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari.
We went months.
9 minutes in and 5 commercials. This is going to take forever.
She asked for P&Ls due to the business, the nature of my business.
Let's fast
forward.
Let me just interject for a second, because it really is a shame that you even have to get on here and do this, because she decided to go to social media behind what somebody else posted. And it's just like, if you really want to have peace and have this resolved, it can happen outside of the court, because this is what you guys were trying to do. But now you add in all these extra layers. It really could be so simple and amicable, and really the people that are suffering are the children behind this because of someone else's misery. It's just like, have an adult conversation, co-parent, figure it out, and that's that. And if you want it to be solidified, it can be notarized, you can then file it with the court, whatever. I don't know how this shit works, but to say all of this and then you're not doing your part and submitting your paperwork, it's just like, let's come to a peaceful understanding. Because all it is like, it really is nobody's business. And I feel sorry for you, babe, that you have to even address this. And I know we try and just be like, okay, we're gonna block out the noise because you don't want to stoop to people's level. But at a certain point, when people keep saying things about you, you do have to address certain things. It's just like, all right, enough is enough. You know, a person can only take so much. And there's a way to do it and be respectful. Like, nobody's trying to bash her. It's just like, let's figure it out, because hopefully at some point you'll find someone that you fall in love with, and Christian's gonna have to meet that person. It's gonna have to all be one happy family at some point. So to do all of this is just so unnecessary. And then it's like, why are you on the social media? Because you want to try and tarnish him, or you want to get people on your side. It's so unnecessary. You can pick up the phone and call. Actually, his mother, who we're about to call, has tried to reach out to her. Can we get Gigi on the line?
So it sounds like the baby's mother doesn't even have a full-on court order for support, is getting support, but she's out here chomping it up on freaking social media like he's not doing what a child support, court-ordered child support is having him do. And I saw a part of her live, and that's how I took it, was that there was already a child support order in place, and that he was being a deadbeat, going on destination weddings with Jennifer and not paying a court-ordered amount of child support. But that doesn't seem to be the case according to them.
And she and my wife also had a conversation, being a mature woman. Be careful. This is a warning. Because that is. I'll call you in. You need to get it together. I wanted to send Christmas gifts. I mean, the list goes on. And it's not just my mother. Like, let me see the No, not yet. Like, see.
We ready for you. You about to get a YouTube brand.
Okay. Turn this brightness. My mom want to talk to y'all. So y'all got auntie week before last, I think. I can't keep up.
They got auntie today. Y'all need to go look at that Instagram.
My mother's mom, you are facing the screen, but you can talk. They can see you. You can't see them, but they can see you.
You got a taste of my little sister. You got a taste of my little sister. I'm Regina Monet. I'm the biological mother of Christian Gold and the mother-in-law of Jennifer Williams Gold. See, I sat back long enough because I am not the person that carries drama, entertains drama. I normally go to bed at 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m. because I am a businesswoman. I'm a career woman. But something told me, I was packing my bag because I'm celebrating my 13-year anniversary with my husband over the weekend. I was packing my bag this evening, and the Holy Spirit told me, when I was gonna stay up for a while. See, it's a thing like this. It's a thing like this. If you gonna tell it all. Tell the truth. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to answer to God. I'm a woman of conviction. Obviously, she's not a woman of conviction. She's been faking conviction. Faking. But if she don't get it right, if she don't right her wrongs, God is gonna turn her over to the devil. I'm not entertaining nobody's games. Like I said, you got my little sister last week. And she's a monkey. Okay? She's a monkey. I can be the devil. So guess what? It's on and popping. My sons, I raise my sons to be upright standing young men. To tell the truth, do what's right. And if you're wrong about something, right your wrongs. I don't take their side. I'm always on the side of right. So guess what? You know who you say you are. You know who you are. I'm not going to call you by your name. I'm going to call you it. I'm going to call you it. You need to get it together. I sent her a text message a couple months ago, right after the Christmas holidays, went to Christmas shopping for the babies, and asked her, I don't have your address. I would love to drop off the children's gifts. She replied, no, thank you. So if you're going to sit here and get out on social media and try to play victim, guess what? Tell the truth. I knew y'all wasn't going to make it in the first place. I knew y'all wasn't going to make it in the first place because if you remember, you reached out to me on social media and asked for my permission to pursue my son. So if you want to speak truth, speak truth. Now I told you, my little sister's a monkey. I'm working in that. So you're going to get it from her end, you're going to get it from my end, and guess what? I just got off the phone with my older sister. She's 20 times worse than I am. We're going to support Christian, we're going to support Jennifer, and all that they represent. Because I will shut you down. And if you don't get it together, you're going to fall on your freaking face. You got your family and everybody else feeling sorry for you because you cannot be a woman of great character. You're the opposite of a woman of great character.
Hold on real quick, Mom. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna leave you turn this way. I'm just addressing this because I keep seeing this comment. About it being on social media. These children are going to grow up and learn about all this stuff. Shaking my head, please. So hold on, Mom. Hold on. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I have to answer this because I keep seeing comments about it. So when the woman goes on social media to bash the father, y'all expect us to just shut up? Y'all expect us to just kneel down and just be quiet? Yes, the kids do grow old, and the reason why I grew up, my mom didn't put my father on child support, and I'll let her speak on that in a second. But I didn't. Of course, my household was single parent. Yeah, my mother took care of me and my older brother, but my mom and my father never beat. It was a great co-parenting relationship. Aside from her not even putting them on child support, is child support cool? Yes. I'm sitting here saying that I'm waiting on the order to go through.
Coffee, $2.
So it sounds like he's waiting on the order to go through for child support. This is a lot. He has time, you guys.
Saying that I did not pay child support, which
Okay? He probably digged down your mama. Okay? So stop sitting here talking.
Because we are doing this together. Stay out of my business. I never took your daddy to court. I never kept you or your brother from your dad. That's the reason why we get along today. That's the reason why. Because see, I can say this. I'm a woman of character. I'm a woman of integrity. See, I can sit up at what time is it? I can sit up at 11:05 p.m. and say that I'm a woman of character and integrity. I know when to stay in my lane, and I know when to get out of my lane. And tonight, I had to get out of my lane.
Too red. Oh,
I had to.
Is this story long because Jen and Evelyn still follow each other? And Evelyn's annoying as AF. Look, I'm about to. I'm glad I didn't say the F word. See, I'm working in progress.
I'm going to address Evelyn. Because no matter how much I address her, she doesn't address me back. She puts up documents. She does all these things. Called me a cunt.
Told you to pull up.
Told me to pull up. But she doesn't want to have a conversation. She doesn't want to address me. I not only went to Los Angeles, I also went to Las Vegas where you were. I went to Las Vegas too. I was there as well too. And you still didn't want need to be. You don't want to sit down with me. You don't have a conversation. You are not, as my sister says, Evelyn, you are not a woman of character. We all know that, as we stated. You sleep with everybody, man. You and your daughter got ran and trained on by the game. So I don't understand what your issue is. I mean, what your issue is with Jennifer being happy? See what she did when she was.
Did the auntie just say that that Evelyn and Shanice both had sex with the game? I think she did. Let's see. I don't know if it's true. But she pulled up on Evelyn.
Because we are doing this together. Stay out of my business. I never took your daddy to court. I never kept you or your brother from your dad.
She was, when you can say she was dating bad men, you want to bring that up. You was all for that. You was happy about that. As soon as she got a man who loves her.
She could file child support that way. I have documentation. But your dad and I came up with an amount that he was comfortable with, and we kept it that way. I'm not going to name this person in the family, but they said, that all he's paying you is stay out of my business. Because we are doing this together. Stay out of my business. I never took your daddy to court. I never kept you or your brother from your dad. That's the reason why we get along today. That's the reason why. Because, see, I can say this. I'm a woman of character. I'm a woman of integrity. See, I can sit up at what time is it? I can sit up at 11:05 p.m. and say that I'm a woman of character and integrity. I know when to stay in my lane, and I know when to get out of my lane. And tonight, I had to get out of my lane.
Too red.
I had to.
Is this storyline because Jen and Evelyn still follow each other and Evelyn is annoying as AF? Look, I'm glad I didn't say the F word. See, I'm working progress.
I'm going to address the Evelyn. Because no matter how much I address her, she doesn't address me back. She puts up documents. She does all these things. Called me a cunt.
Told you to pull up.
Told me to pull up. But she doesn't want to have a conversation. She doesn't want to address me. I not only went to Los Angeles, I also went to Las Vegas where you were. I went to Las Vegas too. I was there as well too. And you still didn't want me to be, you don't want to sit down with me, you don't have a conversation. You are not, as my sister says, Evelyn, you are not a woman of character. We all know that, as you stated. You sleep with everybody, man. You and your daughter got ran and trained on by the game. So I don't understand what your issue is. What's your issue with Jennifer being happy? See what she did when you can say she was dating bad men, you want to bring that up. You was all for that. You was happy about that. As soon as she got a man who loves her, treats her like a queen and everything else, you got a problem. And I'm gonna say something else. Let me address this. I'm so sick of the fucking "are you gay" comments. I'm so sick of that shit. We have gay friends. I have gay nephews. It doesn't matter. But all you men who keep talking about something, women talking about, is he gay? He probably dick down your mama, okay? So stop sitting here talking about, is he gay? He ain't never been fucking gay. He been a man all his fucking life. Since he came in here, he's been, and I'm not saying the men who are gay are not men, but he didn't like pussy all his fucking life. I know that. He didn't have plenty of fucking girlfriends. I'm so sick of the fucking narrative because he dressed good, because he don't be calling motherfucking bitches and all this kind of shit that y'all want to say he's gay.
Let me ask y'all something. That's a good point. And
is he putting this glass in front of Jennifer's face on purpose? Like, he could literally put that glass over there where there's nobody, but he keeps putting it right in front of Jennifer.
You know, I like if you really look at my comments, if I respond to you, I respond to you in positivity. Somebody just put a gay rainbow and I reply a gay rainbow back. Are you gay? I don't know, maybe I am. Like, all of it is sarcasm because I'm not going to go back and forth with a coward. I can dress the way I dress. I'm supposed to take care of my skin. I'm supposed to take care of myself. Absolutely. I look the way I look because God made me look this way.
Hey everyone, big heads up. Paleo Valley's running a sale on
big heads.
Right now.
Lots of commercials, Golds.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, I know my mom is on here, but I'm pretty sure the way she gets taken care of romantically, she know the deal. And I hang around gay guys. The only person that I was cool with that was actually in the gay community is standing right here before I met my wife. So my wife, you can come in the frame, Armani. Everybody know you. No, you come back here. So the only friend I had, right? I've been knowing Armani 16 years of my life since we was, working in retail in the mall. I come into a relationship with my wife, and a lot of the gays love Jennifer. The gay men love Jennifer. But hold on, last but not least, just so she brings gay men around me. See, the people that are homophobic are the ones I worry about. Those are the ones that's actually the cause. See, I can hang around them, and they know not to cross that boundary with me. And they do understand, like, yo, we can't do that with him. We can't. But I can hang around them because they're a human being, just like you, straight.
We all hang around them.
So, like, the comments are actually funny at this point in this comment.
They're my friends.
So why would I deny her friends and not hang out with her friends? Because I told Jennifer from the start, I'm not here to play games with you. I'm not here to kick it with you. I'm locked in. When I knew I was locked in, I was locked in. I rest.
Hello. Tag
We're
her.
here. She's not blocked for a reason. I want you to see this life.
Tag she probably watching. Tag her. I'll tag Amy. I'll tag Amy. Carl's ex. Let's get us all getting here together. And we talk about how Amy had a 5-month-old daughter while you was 6 months pregnant, while you was fucking her man while they was together. Tag Amy. Let's tag Amy. Let's tag Erica Banks. Let's tag goddamn Megan Stab. We can tag everybody, bitch. Let's talk about what you're doing. Matter of fact, tag the game. Because we can talk about all y'all who he done ran through. Or talk about the lawsuit against him. He owes $7 million to Priscilla Rainey for sexual assault. Hold on, did y'all read that court case? He fumbled her. He sexually assaulted her in front of thousands of people. That is on court document. But y'all don't want to talk about that though. She don't want to bring that up. Talk about that. The man, your grandchild's father is a perp.
And you making memes, making fun of domestic violence?
Yes.
You have a 501c3 nonprofit organization that supports domestic violence. You're a joke.
Yes.
You're a joke. Like, that is very disgusting behavior to make fun of that.
Yes.
Wow.
When someone went upside your head. That's disgusting.
Right, yes.
And these ain't the only soldiers I got robbed behind me either. Troll.
Who said what?
It's up in the comments. These ain't the, hey, I got soldiers. I just stay quiet. Hey, I know goons. Like I don't. I know goons.
I'm not worried about the game. I'll be talking about the blood into the chat. You don't know what 60s I can have rolled into the chat either. Don't let this motherfucking face fool you.
And my mom will tell you specifically. I don't even mean to speak.
They're getting a little hyphy. They're talking about pulling up, affiliations. They might want to calm down a little bit because so far, I think that this one just admitted to stalking Evelyn. And yeah, because she said she was pulled up on her in Los Angeles and in Vegas. I don't know if that's stalking. I don't know. And yeah, this is a lot. Jennifer, I know it feels good to have family, but this is a lot of chaos. And they're with the shits, Jennifer.
So my mom knows personally because she was the one coming to see me in prison. She knows personally, inmates coming up to my mom like, yo, we got respect. Ain't no respect for this dude. Stop. Don't play with me. Don't, because I can really take it there now.
Block them.
I can really take it.
Block them. They don't deserve to be.
Stop. These ain't the only goons I got. I promise you.
Block them.
And as women.
They're wasted soil.
No. This is no, it's just dollar signs. I ain't gonna block them. This is only comments from subscribers.
But as a woman.
So y'all keep dumping money into our pocket.
As women, we address the women. So as women, we're here addressing these women because they're women. If they were men, then of course the men would address
Darren. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad somebody finally made a comment, Darren. I've been watching this stuff by myself for 34 minutes and it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know. This guy is giving me Peter Thomas on steroids. He has a lot to say to the people and wants his camera time. And definitely, I'm not sure that he should care this much about what people think. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I believe people should stick up for themselves, but I'm like, this is a lot. And then they have a fucking posse here talking crap, admitting that they're stalking Evelyn and saying things that may or may not be true. Like, I don't know if they had a train with the game. I'm not sure. Darren Hood says, I don't just think it's right for a male to go against. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, so he can speak up on his behalf, but she just was saying that they're here to address like the Evelyns and the baby's mamas. And he's trying to stick to speaking up for his side of the story without addressing Evelyn. And then she keeps tagging in, and Jennifer tags in, and his mom tags in to go against Evelyn. So let's keep listening. It's a lot, you guys.
Sit here and go back and forth with a non-factor ass bitch. Because she's not irrelevant. She needs a storyline so damn bad that all you do is bring up stuff all the time about everybody else's instead of your own. Then you say you and Tiffany is not friends no more. Huh, I wonder why.
Well, she's friends with no one.
Yeah, you don't have no friends.
You have to know how to be a friend to have friends.
But all you want to do is sit back and put batteries in everybody's back. Bitch, you probably got a goddamn stock in Energizer. From buying so many batteries to put their people back. That's all you do.
And for all y'all saying that my wife started the thing with, you said my wife did, first of all, she didn't start nothing. Even when we're filming, and she got to film with Evelyn. Listen, I'm getting there, babe. Y'all saying like, oh, well, why you gotta bring, Shanice into this? Well, Shanice is a grown woman. Dealing with grown men. I understand it's your baby.
Well, this is a new.
I understand it's your baby too. And I didn't have a problem with Jennifer bringing up Shanice in that regard either, because Shanice is grown. And if Evelyn is going to bring up this woman's grown relationship with this grown man and talk about his felony as her partner, then Jennifer had every right to talk about her daughter having a felon baby daddy, because she brought it up. Hey, it's fair game. Nobody's off limits. Once you're 21 and paying your own taxes and not a dependent anymore, yeah, and you're on these reality shows, you're fair game. I don't have a problem with it. Oh.
I'm the one that told the world I was a convicted felon. I didn't let basketball wives do it. You know how many stages I stood on and talked in front of thousands of people that I'm a convicted felon? So they can have something to relate to, whether they went through that path or not. So yes, my wife's going to respond and say, yeah, your daughter's baby father's a felon. It's not a comparison, it's a fact.
And a known gang member.
But then when my wife brings up your daughter, you're saying, oh, don't talk about my daughter. Yo, you have, you a bird brain. See, you didn't want to confront me on the show because you already know. And the thing is, I can eat you with my words and do it respectfully. Ask your other castmate about that. I don't have to get aggressive with you. And this is how I talk even when I'm excited.
And talking about someone and making a comparison is two completely different things. I don't know if, like, clearly you never walked through a school door to know the difference, but that's the difference. The comparison and talking about someone, look it up. It's not the same thing. And facts are the facts.
And she threatened you. She did. She threatened you.
Did you see what Evelyn's daughter said about CG? It ain't much you can say about me. Because guess what?
We don't care.
Hey, I married good stock. Men only want good stock. I'm speaking of, here's the thing. You women in these comments can't correct me. I'm telling you what a man wants. We want good stock.
Not low stock.
And my husband is still asleep. He got good stock. Not bad. He got good stock. He's resting well. So Evelyn wants to come at me. I'm the mama. I'm the mother. I'm the biological mother. Listen, you were dealing with my little sister, Lauren, Jamario. Evelyn can deal with Gigi Monet. So if you want to sit here and talk about my son being a felon, and is a felon allowed to trade, why don't you ask your daughter's father if he's allowed to work and have a career job? Ask him. See, let me tell you what my grandmama used to say. You got 6 months to mind your business and 6 months to leave everybody else's alone.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's bars now. That's bars. And now y'all see where I get my writing ability from. Y'all.
And me and Gigi, and me and my sister stay already. Me and my sister stay already.
And guess what? I'm the lighter one of my sisters.
Yeah, the other ones are on mental health.
You got Lauren on that end, but I got one that's ready for me to call her back, and she ain't rest tight.
Let's call on that.
My sister Natalie, the oldest, she's not rat tight. She's ready for Evelyn, Natalia, and whoever else. She's ready for them.
It wouldn't be, listen,
Yes.
if we broke up tomorrow, if we decided to say, you know what, let's get a divorce, whatever. No, you won't even be hearing about none of this. Southside Jamaica. Yeah. How about that? We know. Like we know. Like I said, call the suits. You can get me kicked off. I don't want to be on there anyway. I almost want to get kicked off.
And I don't care about it either. I told you. You said pull up. We can meet the Chevron, Texaco. Like I said, it don't matter where we meet at. The trailer park where you should be. I'm just saying, it don't matter where we meet at.
Somebody said y'all need your own show. I mean, we work. We are in the works. And somebody said, Jen, you should be promoting. Somebody said Jen should be promoting Redefine. This is good publicity.
Okay.
You said you were a smart one. You know, we talked about.
My husband would.
So this is a lot. I think they're now finally going to get into the recap of the show, which I didn't see, like I said, but let's see if they have anything to say.
Back after the show, and you know, I always wanted this man. Nah, TikTok is original.
We can see you now. Okay, hold on.
We miss you guys. Y'all took too long to drop a video.
Before they see you, I'm just saying, hey.
OG need to knock Evelyn out. I mean, because it's sad that I gotta come here. This real quick. Let me address this real quick. I have to be careful of how I say it, because a lot of you bloggers, because I know you guys are gonna repost. You know, and it's okay. But you know, I could have called the cops because I was the one physically abused. I got the videos on my phone, and it's sad. It's sad. And as you can hear, you hear my aunt, you hear my mom. I don't call my family and get them involved in my BS. Because at the end of the day, I got to be a man. And second, I understand people got their own household problems going on. But I was physically abused. But had it been the other way around, I would have got thrown in jail for it. But I said, I'm not going to put the mother of my kids in jail. Did you spit on my face? Did you spit on my face with my 2-month daughter in your hand? Yeah. And that's on video. And this right here ain't even a laughing. This ain't a laughing matter. Like you spat on me, and I said, you know what? It took everything in me to just say, you know what? Let me walk up out of here. Let me walk out of here and say, you know what? I'll let God do it. But I could have pressed charges for physical assault or battery, whatever you want to call it, because legally you cannot spit on someone. That is actually assault.
Yes, it is assault. It is assault.
But guess what?
She would have got assaulted by us.
Had the tables would have been turned. The tables would have been turned, and I don't know whatever you feed to Evelyn, because Evelyn want to go online and say that me and my wife are Ike and Tina. Where? You think she getting beat up?
Who that made me mad?
Yeah, I speak like this because I own up to what I've been through, and I own up to what I'm currently going through, and I'm also transparent. This is not me yelling. This is me speaking with conviction. My wife is living a great life. My wife is treated the best she's ever been treated.
You always have a right.
This is the best marriage. This is the best marriage she's ever had. I'm confident enough to say that because I know that. This is the end all be all. So you feed the
Could he be confident enough to say that because Jennifer's on Beyonce's mute challenge? She lets him do all of the talking. You know, I'm of the mind that if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. I think that he likes being the smartest person in all the rooms. I don't know that he's in the right rooms. I don't know. It's a lot.
For me?
Yeah. CG Blade 3000. I'm not Blade. I'm not that. I don't think I'm that tactical now.
I think that's it, you guys.
I do need a TV show.
And these my brothers from another. Pick the first color she saw.
Oh, it's on Auntie's page.
That was wild. Like literally.
I forgot my auntie. Auntie don't post and delete.
No, I don't post it to me.
She don't post and delete.
I leave my shit up. I want you to see mine. Since I'm talking to you. Like I tagged you yesterday, but you ain't said nothing back to me.
It says Jen, do you have a website for your hair bundles? And yes, what is it? It is Redefined Land. And also, y'all, I have integrated her site into this YouTube. So when you go and watch our videos, you'll see during sponsor ads, you'll see the bundles come up. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop it here. RedefinedGlam.com.
Turn the goddamn camera. I mean, get the people to show it.
Oh, let me pin this. All right, it is pinned. Anybody that wants to go visit and get the best bundles, of course, y'all see.
Monday.
These groups might lose their.
I'm trying to get the aunties Instagram handle because she left that video up.
Let's count how many times they say Jennifer. It's like ridiculous.
Networking.
Yes.
Making deals on Aston Martins.
China the rest of don't look like a full photo.
Yes. As I say things, we should be as a black community. We should be doing positive things. Our ancestors used to have to clean horse shit. Now we're able to be a part.
It was beautiful.
Cool as hell. Cool as hell.
Super cool. And so it was so ironic that I'm like, wait, this is crazy because he was at our engagement and we just happened to run into him as he's getting engaged. Like, this was so crazy. So when people are like, oh, Jennifer started it, like, we really would congratulate the guy. Being petty, saying dodge a bullet, okay, maybe. But like, bitch, you've been talking shit for 4 episodes or 3, whatever.
I don't understand.
Even before they started.
When my wife bite back, why you get so, like, you get, it's like.
I mean, he did dodge a bullet. His wife, soon to be wife, I should say, is a beautiful, black, successful attorney. And just amazing personality. You know, I don't know her, but just she seemed like a very, very nice woman. So I was very happy for him. Obviously, I know he wants to be married. Everybody wants to find love, and we were happy.
Good stuff.
He wanted good stuff.
Good stuff.
He wanted the fellas on it. The fella. Was I frustrated when the video came to me earlier and I had to break my silence? Was I frustrated? Yeah, because I'm tired of being messed with when I mind my business, right? But at the end of the day.
Okay, you guys. Let me see this. So, I'm thinking that's enough. He made his point. There's no court order for child support. He's not sure why the baby's mom is trying to get camera time too. Evelyn needs to mind her business. She has 6 months to mind her business. And then she has 6 months to mind her business. That's what his mom said. His auntie, I'm looking for her Instagram if I can find it. I really would prefer, I think I want the live from the Instagram because this one is kind of reserved and planned now. I feel like the Instagram one that preempted this one might have been the one with the juice because this has been 47 minutes. Him really explaining himself a lot about something he says he doesn't really care about. Like, he's like, I don't really care, but he has this fucking video's an hour and 48 minutes, bro. You care. You care. And so does your whole family. Yeah. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but an hour and 40 minutes technically means you give a fuck. If you don't give a fuck, then it's not going to be a whole hour and 40 minutes out of your life to respond to something you don't give a fuck about. We're strangers. I don't need to know the particulars of your court order, sir. We're strangers. I don't need to know that your aunt likes flying to Vegas and to Los Angeles to try to meet up with somebody to catch them outside. I don't need to know that. And plus, you guys are older. Everybody up here is older. And even if you got legal fees, I'm not sure that doing it like this on this platform so publicly is exactly the way to go. I'm not sure what kind of brand you guys are going for. I'm not sure, but it's giving gangster. It's giving Power. It's giving The Shy. It's giving The Wire. It's giving a lot. And we're only supposed to be on Basketball. There's a lot though, you guys. Anyway, Curvies, thanks for coming through. I don't want to keep you guys with this anymore, but I will be back later with the story about what happened with Diane and Sarah. There are some stories going on, and it sounds like it might have a similarity to the story of what happened with LVP and Nene. But even if that happened, I feel like Nene's thing that happened with LVP was way worse than what happened with, well, at least what I got, what happened with Diane and Shamia's mom. Way different story. But people want to act like it's the same, but it's way different. And we're going to get into it about that. Anyway, I hope you guys had a little fun in here. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell so you can get notified because there wasn't too many people in here to play with me today. And that means your bell wasn't notified or you didn't get my notification. So make sure your bell is rung. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.